Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Bhaja Shri Prabhu Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Ayun nga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Loud! Hear the yellow. Jaya Jaya Srila Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa Jaya Jaya Srila Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa Jaya Jaya Srila Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa Jaya Jaya Srila Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa. Haribol. So I hope we're all ready for the lecture, and you have to listen very carefully for the things that I'll be saying because this is very important. Okay, so let us read the topic this morning. I've already discussed this with you. What do you mean by mantra? It comes from two Sanskrit words. Man and tra. So who can remember what's the meaning of man? Mind. Tra. Draw away from. So when you say mantra, it is to draw away your mind from this world. Okay? What are the benefits of mantra meditation? So when you say mantra meditation, it is a kind of meditation that our mind is focused on the relevant things, and that is God. Okay? So there are so many kinds of meditation, but when you say mantra meditation, it is a kind of meditation that our mind is focused on the very essential thing, and that's God. So what are the benefits? Why do we need to know these things? Okay, mantra meditation in particular has also been linked with a decrease in intrusive thoughts. So when we say intrusive thoughts, meaning even if you don't solicit that kind of idea, even if you don't want that idea, it intrudes our mind. Sometimes we say it intrudes us, but actually, it's just the mind that is being intruded. A decrease in intrusive thoughts, meaning when you are so used to mantra meditation, thoughts cannot intrude your mind, cannot attack your mind. Another, can you please read, girls? An increase. Yes. Why is it that it can increase in meaning and quality of life? So when you say increase in meaning, that means our life becomes meaningful because it will be spent on something that is beneficial for our well-being. So increase in meaning and quality of life because we're so focused on the real goal in life, that is serving and loving God, our quality of life will increase. Okay? So there are some people, if you can see, they're just wasting their human form in the form of vices. You can see them. They're fond of drinking, smoking, taking intoxicants, taking marijuana and shabu and all those very harmful drugs or chemicals. So that lowers your quality of life. So when we do mantra meditation, it increases our quality of life. Next, yellow, read, go. Okay, so we've been hearing this word stress. I'm so stressed. It's so stressed. It's so stressful to handle with kids, to handle with my pets, to handle with everyday life. So we've been hearing that in a daily basis. What is that stress? Stress is something that keeps you anxious. Okay, it keeps you not happy. It keeps you always think of something, wanting. Something that you like to do but you cannot do. It causes stress. So it's a kind of feeling, a kind of emotion that is never fulfilled. So it's stress. Okay? When you cannot do what you want, when the things that you want to achieve cannot be achieved, when things go wrong, these things cause us stress. Anxiety. What do you mean anxiety? It's almost related to stress. Okay? You're in anxiety. It's because the school bus did not come to your place. It causes you anxiety. Because you expected that it would come on time, but it did not. So that is a kind of feeling that you don't like. Okay? Anxiety. Then anger. When you're stressed, when you're anxious, it leads to anger because you did not get what you want. Okay? You become angry. So, did you understand these three things? The benefits of mantra meditation. If you are into mantra meditation, if you are so used to do this kind of meditation, these three things will be solved. Things that are bothering in your life will be solved. So these are three things that people cannot find solution. Most people in the West, when they feel anxious, when they're so stressed out with everyday burden, everyday hassle, or there's angry always, what do? They take drugs. They take antidepressant. So it will calm them down. Worst, they are given tranquilizer. Kids, if you're very noisy there in the West, you're noisy, you keep on bothering your parents, they will just give you tranquilizer, bagsak tulog, and your parents will be doing their things. So, it is the quickest way of letting your mouth shut. This antidepressant, tranquilizer, these drugs. So, without these things, just plain mantra meditation, these three will be addressed. No need of buying, no need of taking, no need of applying this chemical solution because it is very harmful to your life. Okay. What is science of identity all about? So this mantra meditation is a topic of science of identity. So science of identity is the knowledge of the truth about your real identity. Why do we need to know our real identity? Why not just English, Math, Science, Filipino, kasi? This is the most important thing because it is dealing about yourself. How can you deal with everything about English, Math, Filipino, Science without first knowing who you are? It is a must. It is the very first foundation that we need to know. We should know who we are. Who are you? We've been taught here at Medina. That's what makes you very lucky and fortunate that you know who you are. Who you are. You are spirit soul, so you know that. But when people, they're asked who they are, immediately what do they say? They give their name. They give their age, address, everything about their body. You know why? Because our orientation in life is not to know who we really are in essence, but we are always focused on our body. The moment we have breath in our life, immediately, name is given to you. Okay, Sir has been lecturing us about that, and we have very short time for this, so we proceed. It is the absolute truth, not a Hindu. You say, who are you? Religion. That's kind of religion. It is our way of evading to know the truth. That is mind trip. We should know who we are. It is not a kind of religion. It is a kind of truth that we need to face. We need to address. Because if you don't address that, it will give you so much problem later on. So while young, while you're in youth, you should know this. It's not a Hindu, a Buddhist, a Christian, a Muslim, or a New Age truth. Trending yan ngayon. Anong trending? You have to know who you are. It is the truth that applies to us all, regardless of our sect. Ano yung sect? That divides us. You are Catholic, I am Baptist, you are born again, you are whatever you call. That gives division, divisiveness to all. So this truth is applicable whether you are a Hindu, a Buddhist, a Muslim, a Catholic, Christian, non-Christian, whoever you are, whatever label you have, this applies to you. Religion, race. What is the race? What is your race? Brown. May white race, may yellow race. Diba? Chinese, Indian, Filipino, or Asian, Caucasian. So there's so many races. It does not matter what kind of race we are in. That is just temporary. It is just label. I am a Filipino for 60 or 70 or 80 years. Some 1 minute throw that bubblegum. Some 1 minute, some 1 week, some 1 month. Then they expire. Where is Filipino there? So, it's just temporary. You are not your race. Remember that. You raise your hand if you cannot follow me. You are not your sect. I am Catholic. I am Baptist. That is your label. That is not you. You are not your religion. I am not a Hindu. I am not a Buddhist. I am not a Muslim. You are neither. You are not your race. You are not Filipino. You are not Caucasian. You are not black. You are not red. You are not yellow. You are not Korean. You are not your age. I am 5 years old. I am 57 years old. That is not you. That is only referring to your body. You have to remember that very well. And gender. Ngayon, ang dami ng gender. LGBT. Hindi na pa nga tayo master sa tulang M and F. Ang dami na nadagdag. We are neither the L, the G, the B, or the T. We are neither. Meaning, wala tayo doon. Who are we? We are spirit soul. When you say you are gay, you are lesbian, these are just tendencies. Tendencies of the mind. Mind lang yan. If you don't entertain your mind, that cannot come to you. You are not affected by that. So, alam na natin to. Do you understand this? Yes. Do you understand? Yes, we do. Do you understand?
Yes, we do.
Next. Who's that? Srila Prabhupada. Okay, everybody please read. Go. I cannot hear you. Let's start. Jagad Guru. Siddha Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa is the world's foremost authority on the science of identity, which actually is ancient Vedic wisdom. Okay, so you might hear who's that? Srila Prabhupada. So he is coming from the line of spiritual teachers. He is the foremost authority. Why? Because he practices himself and he's speaking this philosophy to us, and he's been applying this in his entire life. Okay? He's the founder of Science of Identity. Jagadguru Chris Butler Siddha Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa is a master of yoga practice and philosophy. He is a disciple of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami. In this modern age, this ancient wisdom could be analyzed as a harmonious blend of science, philosophy, and religion. Okay? So it is a blend of three: science, philosophy, and religion. Science, if you can remember, it is a systematized knowledge obtained by study, observation, etc. Religion, it's a recognition of and obedience to the Supreme Being. So when you have your relationship with God, that is your religion. Philosophy, it's a study of the processes governing thought and conduct, and the principles that regulate the universe. Sometimes we think, ba't ganyan yung person na yan? That is his philosophy in life. The conduct, the principles, the norms, that's under philosophy. So all these things, science, religion, and philosophy, are taken in Science of Identity. In other words, in the Science of Identity, there are applications of science philosophy, and religion, but they do not contradict each other. They do not overlap each other, but they complement. They don't contradict. The science of identity, which is our major course in values education, consists of 3 parts. Any guess what are the 3 parts? It is about our essence, position, and function. You're very expert to that. Your lacking is application. Magaling kang sumagot, but you don't apply it in your life. So part 1, it is your essence. It is about you. It is about you. Who are you? Who am I? That is your essence. Part 2, your position. Knowing your essence, what is your position? Okay? You don't know your position, but you know your essence. So you should know both. Then part 3 is your natural function. So meron tayong function, teacher, administrator, student, parent, child. These are your temporary function. But our natural function is, you know that, and it will be discussed later. For your essence, let us go over these simple questions. Okay? Everybody please read. Do you? Yes or no? How come only one is answering? Everybody please read. Do you understand the question? What is the answer? Yes or no? Or if you say no, then you're not here. Okay? So who are these people in front of me? If it's not you. Yes, we exist. What is your proof that we exist? You are there. You're answering me. You're looking at me. Obvious, right? Very self-explanatory. Number 2, read. Go. Louder. Okay, who are 6 years old here or 5 years old? Do you exist 5 years ago? Yes or no? Yes. Of course. How old are you now? Your body is 16, 13, 12, minus 5. So you existed 5 years ago. Next. Are you your body? Yes or no? No. Because you know already your essence. You are spirit, soul. So, the science of identity, part 1, states that you are not your body. That is why, stop listening to what your body dictates on you. Body, possession natin. Pero, mind you, it keeps on dictating. Kunti yan. Ulo. Lahat ng mga aches, ng mga ek-ek, ng mga whatever. They are dictating you. You are dominated by your body. So, that is not you. Remember that. What is the composition of your body? What? What's the composition of your body? What are these things? Bones. What are these? Veins. Flesh. That one. Muscles. So yan lang yung body. That is not you. Yan yung balot nyo. Kumbaga, you're a candy, you are being wrapped by the wrapper. Hindi talaga ikaw yun. So according to science, the building blocks of the body and the basic unit of all living organisms is the cell. What is smaller than cell? Molecule. What is smaller than molecule? Atom. You're very bright. So, yung body natin is made up of cell. Wala ka dyan. Katawan. Okay, according to science, This is the look of the cell. The building blocks of the body and the basic unit of all living organism is the cell. These are the parts of the cell, the intricate parts of the cell. So Miss Lovely and Miss Jessa, they know this. And you have encountered this in your lower years or maybe now. So the cytoplasm, the chromosome, the nucleus, chloroplast, these are parts of the cell. And we don't go into that because it's not a science subject. It's enough to know that we are made up of cells. Everybody say it. Our body, go, is made up of cell. It's not us. So we are not made up of cell. Our body is. Okay? Sino yan? Do you wish to become like that? The human body is made up of roughly 10 trillion cells. Hindi lang isa ang cell natin sa katawan. It is made up of 10 trillion. Trillion na times 10 pa. Ganun kadami. And you cannot see them because they are hindi. Kailangan ng microscope. They are microscopic. Si Miss Sexy. The cell is still made up of smaller particles called molecules. The molecule is the smallest particle of any living or non-living substance. Hindi lang ang katawan natin ang may molecule or cell. Lahat, living or non-living. Diyan na yung cell. What is that? Styrofoam. A styrofoam. Kung nakita nyo in a closer look, you can see the composition of foam. That is like, our body is like that. If you're going to look closely in a microscope, you can see that cells are composing our body. So, parang ganyan na styrofoam. Pero yung styrofoam, malaki pa yan because we can see it by our naked eye. Yung cell, we cannot see it with our naked eye. Alam niyo, no, naked eye? Hubo nga mata. Hindi yan literal, ha? Okay, mata lang, wala antipara, walang magnifying glass. You tell me if it's 8. Because I'll only speak up to 8. Then continuation. It's already 8. Okay, so let's stop until essence only. Furthermore, molecules are still made up of atoms. The atom is the smallest particle of element. Oh. Yan ang presentation ni Sir Balakrishna. Parang hindi na nga nag-e-exist halos, no? So, sobrang liit. Mga science na lang. What's that? In other words, anything that has mass, volume, weight, and it occupies space is matter. And atoms are the smallest particle of that thing called matter. Alam niyo na yun? Molecules and atoms are in constant motion, ever-changing. So you don't think na ang molecules nakapupo lang yan dyan. It keeps on changing, especially in our body, because we move, we eat. So through metabolism, atoms keep moving, molecules keep changing. O yan yung truth ng body natin. But that's not you. That's the body only. Body pa nga lang yan, ha? Hindi pa nga natin pinag-aralan yung tayo. That's how complex we are. About 98% of all the atoms in the human body are replaced every year. Every year, papalit-palit pala tayo. Hindi tayo yung katawan, yung molecules, yung atom. Hindi tayo, ha? We remain constant. Kaya huwag ito magsabi na ako, Kasi body lang yan. Experts in this area of research have concluded that there is a complete 100% turnover of atoms in the human body at least every 5 years. Yung iba 1 year, yung iba 5 years. Most is 5 years. Hair, bones, eyes, nose, ears, intestine, everything. They change every 5 years. Kaya yung katawan nyo, saan yung baby ni Madam Judy Ann? Saan yung baby mo? Umuwi na? Okay, nakita nyo, you were once like her. Your body was once like her. Now, ngayon ganyan na kayo. Because the molecules, the atoms, the cells keep on changing. Oh, nakalagay pa sa t-shirt, I am me. But if your identity, your body as yourself, but if you identify your body as yourself and simultaneously accept that you exist now and you also existed 5 years ago, then you have a problem. The body you had 5 years ago does not exist today. Bakit? Changing nga ang ating katawan every 5 years. To cite an example, practically, in a waterfall, it is not hard to understand that the particles that make up the waterfall, the water, is always changing, always new in a fraction of seconds. Di ba nakita natin yung water? It keeps flowing and flowing. Tayo ligo-ligo ganyan. But we don't know it keeps on changing second after second, in a fraction of second. But we cannot see it because of our limited capacity. But if we get a drop of water and put it in a microscope that's very powerful, then we can see that water is made up of atoms. Okay? Similarly, each atomic particle that make up the human body is always renewed. Palaging nagbabago. And the total turnout of all that material elements is completed in 5 years. So look at that. Apples. The boy ate the apple. Then he defecates at the bowl in the CR. Defecate means poop. Then, that goes to the sewer. Yung poop nyo, punta sa kanal, punta dyan sa... Then, the maggots eat your poop. And the bird eats the worms. Eats the worms. And the bird... Ano to? Ano to white? Ha? Ang bird... siguro pinintik tinirador, namatay, nagiging, piece of whatever. Then, nag-disintegrate siya. Ay, hindi. Ang bird, nangiti. Iti yan. Grab man, iti. Malaki pa ka sa bird. Kaya nahirapan ako mag-analyze. So, the its, or the ite, it helps fertilize the grasses. And the grasses were eaten by the cows. And the cows gives milk. So we drink the milk. It makes our muscle strong. That is the web of life, di ba? And of course, the molecules and atoms that make up your present body are not new. They too are used. So yung lahat yan used. Ginamit ng ginamit, parang bubble gum. Pag wala ng tamis, you throw, somebody sees the bubble gum, pinulot, kinain na naman ang bubble gum. At wala na namang lasa, tinapon, nakita ni Carl, pinulot, kinain na naman. Yeah. That is the truth. Okay. The matter you now call yourself was once part of the many different collections of atoms and molecules that went by different names and forms. Yun lang yun. Nag-iba-iba lang dahil pumunta sa ganito, pumunta sa ganito. Ito yun. Pinapupuntahan. Pero iisa lang siya. Yung matter na form. You are not your brain. Many scientists, researchers claim, I'm not spirit, I am my brain. Because without the brain, how can I function? But don't you know that there are people who don't have brain? I'm not talking about all those hindi ginagamit ang brain. Wala talaga silang brain, literally, they're brainless. Yung mga hydrocephalus, water lang yan siya. But how come they exist and they can function? And they're even very intelligent. So that means you are not your brain. Time check. Many people believe that a person is the brain or some parts of the brain. You are neither. But recent studies on the turnover of the molecular population within a given nerve cell have indicated that their macromolecular contingent is renewed about 10,000 times in a lifetime. In other words, the matter making up each brain cell is completely renewed every 3 days. Ang brain pala, every 3 days, nag-renew. Your brain is not the same brain that was in your skull last week. Nagsakit inyong ulo. Pag gani mo kainom og medical, lain na po inyong brain. That is the nature of your brain. Huwag yun na libugin nyo lang yung who you are. These findings forces us to ask the question, how can you, the self, continue to exist even though the body, including the brain that was supposedly you, no longer exists? The brain keeps on changing. Did you change? No, because you remain constant. Hindi yung mga brainless, ha? The only reasonable conclusion is that you, the self, are not the material body. Please read that. Go. Ay, gusto ko malakas. Ready, go. Reasonable conclusion. You, the self, are not the material body. Remember that. If you have that kind of, if you understand that teaching, you are liberated. Niloko pala ako ng so long. I've been fooled for so long. Thinking, I am my body, I am my brain, I am my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my ears. Now I am liberated. I am free. Kaya yung mga tendencies dyan, mga tendency na yung katawan nila ito, tapos ito yung gihunghong sa ilang mind. Enough of that. That is neither you. Liberate yourself from that bondage. Liberate yourself from that shackle. It's a shackle actually. Okay? Next time na yan kasi pag philosophy naman, ma-wired atong mind. Okay? So did you understand so far? Yes. Because you understand, we have to chant very loudly. And so that our old thoughts, our old ideas will be gone, we should clap our hands to shoo those bad mentality. Okay? Kaya pagani? Very loud, ha? Namaong Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Sita Swarup Ananda Paramahamsa Nama Haribol! Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasari Gorbakhavrinda. Hari Bol, Bhaja Shri. Mahina, yellow. Gokula. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahina. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vrindavan, Kalindi, Madana Mohana Murari, Madana Mohana Murari, Madana Mohana Murari, Madana Mohana Murari. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Saraswati. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hare Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, hey! Kalindi, Vrindavan, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, hey! Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, hey! Jamuna, Ganges, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Nitai Gaur. Haribol, 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 haribol! Haribol, haribol! Okay, thank you very much for listening. I hope you understood. I hope you've taken something from the lecture. Okay?